If you're a high-income W-2 earner, you probably spend a lot of energy focused on your next raise, your next RSU grant, your next promotion. That makes sense. Income growth is the engine. But most high earners spend far less time on what they actually keep. And at the income levels we're talking about, where marginal tax rates are 32, 35, or 37%, the optimization decisions on the keeping side can be worth tens of thousands of dollars a year. Compounded over decades, that's real money. Today we're running through the 2026 checklist, every lever available to a W-2 employee to reduce taxes and build wealth faster. There are 7 levers on this checklist. We'll move through each one, what it is, the 2026 numbers, and who it's most relevant for. Let's go. Lever 1. Your 401k. This is the most accessible and highest impact tax-advantaged account most W-2 employees have, and a lot of people aren't maxing it. In 2026, the employee contribution limit is $24,500. If you're 50 or older, you can add $8,000 in catch-up contributions for a total of $32,500. And if you're between 60 and 63, Secure 2.0 gives you an enhanced catch-up of $11,250 instead, bringing your total to $33,750. If your plan offers a Roth 401k, pay attention here. Direct Roth IRA contributions phase out at $153,000 for single filers and $242,000 for married couples in 2026. The Roth 401k has no income limits, making it one of the few ways high earners can access meaningful tax-free growth at scale. If your plan has it, use it. Lever 2. The HSA. If you're enrolled in a high-deductible health plan, this is the single most tax-efficient account available to you, and most people aren't using it to its full potential. The HSA is triple tax-advantaged. Contributions are tax-deductible, growth is tax-free, and withdrawals for qualifying medical expenses are tax-free. No other account does all three. In 2026, $4,400 for self-only coverage, $8,750 for family coverage, plus a $1,000 catch-up for anyone 55 and older. The optimal strategy: contribute the max, invest the funds in low-cost index funds, pay medical expenses out of pocket and save your receipts, and let the account compound tax-free for decades. After 65, the HSA works like a traditional IRA for non-medical withdrawals, taxed as ordinary income, but no penalty. It's a retirement account with a medical superpower. Lever 3. And this one is one of the most powerful strategies most high earners have never heard of, the mega backdoor Roth. Here's how it works. The total combined limit on all 401k contributions, employee, employer, and after tax, is $72,000 in 2026, or $80,000 with catch-up. You've already put in $24,500 as an employee. Your employer adds their match. That leaves a gap, potentially $30,000 or more, that can be filled with after-tax contributions. If your plan allows after-tax contributions and in-plan Roth conversions or in-service withdrawals, you can convert those after-tax dollars to Roth. The result: tens of thousands of additional dollars per year growing completely tax-free. The catch: not all plans allow this. Check your plan documents or ask HR before assuming it's available. But if it is, this is one of the most powerful tax tools a high-income W-2 employee has access to. Lever 4. The backdoor Roth IRA. This one's been around for a while, but a surprising number of high earners still aren't doing it. Direct Roth IRA contributions phase out at $153,000 for single filers and $242,000 for married couples. But there's no income limit on conversions. So the workaround: contribute to a non-deductible traditional IRA, $7,500 in 2026, or $8,600 if you're 50 or older, then convert it to a Roth. If you have no other pre-tax IRA money, the conversion is essentially tax-free. One thing to watch: the pro rata rule. If you have other pre-tax IRA assets, a rollover IRA from an old 401k, for example, the conversion may be partially taxable. It's worth running this by a tax advisor before you execute. Lever 5. FSAs. There are 2 worth knowing. A healthcare FSA lets you set aside up to $3,400 pre-tax in 2026 for qualifying medical expenses, copays, prescriptions, dental, vision. It reduces your taxable income dollar for dollar. A dependent care FSA lets you set aside up to $7,500 pre-tax for qualifying childcare expenses, daycare, after-school programs, summer camp. If you have kids and you're paying for care, this one is a no-brainer. The important difference from an HSA, FSAs are use it or lose it. Funds not spent by year-end, or within any grace period your plan offers, are forfeited. Contribute what you know you'll spend, not what you hope to spend. Lever 6. Non-qualified deferred compensation, NQDC. If your employer offers this, it's worth understanding. An NQDC plan lets you defer a portion of your salary or bonus to a future tax year. If you're in the 37% bracket today and expect to be in a lower bracket in retirement, deferring income now and receiving it later can produce real tax savings. The math is straightforward. Pay 22% then instead of 37% now. But here's the risk, and it's a real one. Deferred compensation is an unsecured promise from your employer, not a separately held asset like a 401k. If the company were to go bankrupt, your deferred compensation could be lost. Before committing large sums to an NQDC plan, take a hard look at the financial stability of your employer. The tax savings are only valuable if you actually receive the money. Lever 7. And this one isn't glamorous, but it matters: your tax withholding. If you have RSUs, bonuses, or other variable income, there's a good chance you're under withheld. RSUs and bonuses are typically withheld at the IRS supplemental rate of 22%. If your actual marginal rate is 32, 35, or 37%, and at the income levels we're talking about, it likely is. That gap adds up fast. The fix is straightforward. Adjust your W-4 to increase withholding, or make estimated quarterly tax payments to cover the difference. Neither of these is complicated. What is complicated is discovering the gap in April when the bill is already due. Review this in Q4 every year, or during open enrollment season when you're already looking at your benefits. That's when you can still move the needle. Here's the full checklist. 401k maxed. HSA maxed if you're on an HDHP. Mega backdoor Roth explored, check your plan. Backdoor Roth IRA executed. FSA or dependent care FSA funded for what you know you'll spend. Deferred comp evaluated, only if your employer is financially solid. And withholding reviewed so you're not discovering a gap in April. Not everyone will have access to every lever on this list. Some depend on your plan, your age, your health coverage, and your income level. But most high-income W-2 employees have access to most of them. And very few are using all of them. The decisions you make here compound over time, just like your investments do. Work through this list every year, ideally before year-end when you still have room to act. The full guide is linked in the description. It covers every item on this checklist with the specific 2026 numbers, eligibility rules, and how to prioritize if you can't do everything at once. If you haven't subscribed yet, we put out a new financial guide every week, practical tools for high-income earners who want to build wealth efficiently, not just earn more.